Hey, what's up? It's always me, Johnny, and today we're gonna talk about the Apple event that has taken place just a few hours ago, and they just presented some new products and we're gonna see it. So let's take a look at these new products. So the first thing they have announced is a new color for the new iPhone 13, and it's like some green tint. You have a glossy tint for the standard iPhone, we can say, so the mini and the standard 13. And then we have a matte finish for the Pro and Pro Max that I think I like the most between these two. Then they presented the new iPhone SE. I think no one cares about it because, I mean, it's just an old phone. I mean, I don't see anybody buying that phone because, I mean, it looks like a phone from like 10 years ago because it's just an iPhone 8 with the new processor from Apple, A15 Bionic. So the same chipset that they have mounted into the new iPhone 13. And in any case, the price of the new iPhone SE, it is around $430. So if you live outside America, it probably should be more than this, and I don't think it does make any sense to buy a phone like that, but this is only my personal opinion, of course. Then they just presented the new iPad Air with new colors. We have a lot of colors, and we have finally a great chipset inside. So we have the M1 chip, so the same one that you can find in the iPad Pro and actually in also the MacBook Pro and the MacBook Air. And you have a Retina display, so very good colors. Then you have 5G connection, you have improved USB-C speed, and it does support the Apple Pencil 2 if you are interested into that. Then it does have also a 12 megapixel camera. It's the same one that you can find in pretty much every old iPhone, we can say, or older iPhone. You can choose between 64 and 256 gigabytes of storage, and the price for that will be $599 starting. Then they just announced the new M1 Ultra, and it is pretty much a fusion between two M1 Max. It can go up to 128 gigabytes of unified memory, and it does have 20-core CPU, and if I'm not wrong, they should be like 16 high-performance core, and the other 4 cores are just for efficiency. 64-core GPU. They showed some example of tests and benchmark. I mean, they are not very accurate, but they say, for example, that the GPU could be more powerful than an RTX 3090, but I'm not sure of it because we have to wait and see the test and all the benchmark made by standard people, because the Apple benchmark could be like not realistic, we can say. And this new CPU, we can say, it will be mounted inside the new Mac Studio, and it is like a beefier version of the Mac Mini, I guess, because the design is pretty much the same one, but it is just a little bit taller, we can say. You have a new cooling system because of this new CPU. You will have like a lot of connectivity because you should have like in the back 4 Thunderbolt port, so USB port, USB-C port, Ethernet, 2 USB-A, HDMI, headphone jack, and then in the front, and then on the front you should have 2 USB-C, and of course you can see it, you have an SD card slot that it could be very, very useful. And this Mac Studio should have more performance than a standard Mac Pro, we can say. So compared to an old Mac Pro with the Xeon with 28 core, it should go like 60% faster than that Mac Pro, and actually it can handle like 18 video stream in 8K ProRes altogether, so it should be a beast of a machine. And the starting price of the Mac Studio should be like around $2,000 for the M1 Max, because the Mac Studio could have the M1 Max configuration, or $4,000 for the M1 Ultra. So it's a lot of money, but I mean, if you need all that power, it's a good investment. Then along to that, you have the Studio display, and it is a 27 inches display. It's 5K Retina, and the design, it's like the iMac, so the latest iMac with the M1 chip. It does have inside an A13 Bionic chip to elaborate all the stuff like image quality from the camera, because yes, it does have a webcam, and it's the same one from the iPad. It's actually 12 megapixel. It does have like 3-way microphone. It does have 6 speakers, and it does have, of course, 3 USB-C in the back, and one more. It is for Thunderbolt, so you can connect like a lot of displays, and actually you can deliver power up to 96 watts. And the price for this monitor, it is actually not very low, because it's $1,600, so it is a little bit high. Then they closed the presentation by saying that the last member of the new chipset family, it should be the new Mac Pro, but they said that will be for another day. So we will wait for that day. In the meantime, if you liked this short recap of the Apple event, just hit a like down below, and of course subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this. And thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.